When the world trembled on the brink of darkness, one man's voice roared louder than the bombs. This is the story of Winston Churchill, the British Bulldog who stood up to Hitler and rallied a nation with sheer, unyielding grit. Born into aristocracy in 1874, Churchill's early life was a whirlwind of adventure. He wasn't one for stuffy classrooms. He craved action, so he joined the army, and his career read like a boy's adventure novel. Fighting in the sweltering heat of Cuba, the rugged landscapes of India, and the vast deserts of Sudan. He even pulled off a daring escape from a prisoner of war camp during the Boer War. His youth was a testament to his audacity and his refusal to be contained. But his greatest test, and his defining moment, arrived in 1940. As the shadow of the swastika fell across Europe and Britain stood alone, a defiant island against a seemingly unstoppable tide, Winston Churchill became Prime Minister. He wasn't just a politician. He became the living embodiment of British resistance, a symbol of hope in the nation's darkest hour. His words were his greatest weapon when he declared, "We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall never surrender." It wasn't just a speech. It was a sacred vow, a promise broadcast to the world that Britain would not break. His powerful oratory ignited a fire in the hearts of millions, turning fear into defiance. But there was more to Churchill than the wartime leader. Did you know he won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1953? Not for peace, but for his masterful command of the English language in his historical writings. He was also a passionate and surprisingly talented painter, creating over 500 canvases, finding solace and expression in art. And his love for champagne was legendary. He reportedly enjoyed a bottle daily, believing it sharpened his wits, even amidst the chaos of war. Of course, his leadership wasn't without controversy. Decisions like the disastrous Gallipoli campaign in World War I and his staunch defense of the British Empire cast long shadows on his record. He was a complex figure, a man of his time with views that are rightly questioned today. Yet, when civilization itself was at stake, it was his unwavering resolve, his sharp wit, and his lion-hearted courage that carried Britain through. As he famously said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." And that courage, that indomitable spirit, is the enduring legacy of Winston Churchill. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most incredible figures. See you in the next video.